Not Broke fam, thank you for tuning back into the channel. Please hit that like button, that subscribe button. We're on the road to 20,000 subscribers. Each and every subscription helps. Hit that button. Cheap Not Broke fam, we are here. It's Wednesday. It's time for the Wednesday rant. Welcome back. Thank you all for tuning in. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You know why? It helps the channel. It helps me. It helps you. It's just a good thing to do. All right, everybody. So let's get into it. What are we ranting about tonight? What are we ranting about tonight? You know, we get on here and we talk a little ish on Wednesday nights. Trump said no more snacks. No more snacks for SNAP benefits. I said, what? What kind of stuff is that? Why is this? Why people can't have the snacks and goodies no more? I don't appreciate that. And they're saying this is about health. No, it's not. And we're going to break all that down tonight. We're going to get into it. So if you don't know, if you haven't heard recently, the Trump administration recently said that they will no longer be allowing they'll no longer allow you to be able to buy soda and sweets, candies, sweets, or anything, sugary drinks, salty snacks, anything like sweets, anything, the stuff that makes you happy when you eat it, the stuff that makes put a smile on your face, but it's bad for you, these things, they are now no longer being allowed to be purchased on SNAP benefits. And when is it going to take it? So, if you don't know, SNAP benefits stands for Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. Over 42 Americans, 12.6% of the population since 2023. Currently, food stamps allow nearly all groceries except alcohol, tobacco, and hot prepared food and personal care items until now. So now you can no longer buy these things. Now, a lot of people, they probably could care less about this. I think this is being, I don't know. I think this is being petty. I don't think it's about health. I don't think it's about health at all. Because health. Look where some of these people live. Some of these people live in places where the government, they put them in housing where the environment's not good. They get sick. They have all these kind of problems. So don't tell me it's about health care at all. I don't believe that, not one bit. Nothing about no damn health care. That's not true. But that's what they're trying to tell you. That's what they're trying to say, you and me. They're cutting this out to make it healthier for the people that receive these benefits. So that is up. You be the judge of that. You be the judge of that. Let's see. Lunch under. Wait, hold on a second. Okay. Yep. As of August 2025, 12 states have approved for SNAP junk benefits restriction waivers. Incoming states effective 2026: Texas, Florida, Oklahoma, Colorado, Louisiana, West Virginia. Earlier states: Arkansas, Idaho, Indiana, Iowa, Nebraska, Utah. And these are places where there's not a lot of big cities. People are not making a whole lot of money. So I can see why they would maybe do this, because in their state there's a lot of people on it. And there's always a stigma about who's getting SNAP benefits. It's a lot of people who live in rural areas. You think it's always a certain race of people. People like, oh man, only black people get these food stamps, or poor people all over the place. Because there's a lot of rural places in America where there aren't, people aren't making a lot of money. They don't have access to the city money. Because you live around the city, mind times change, you can make some more money. If you live out in a rural area, maybe not, unless you work remote. There's not as many places to work. So, these people need some subsidies. And those are the states where there's not major cities. Arkansas, major city? No. Idaho? No. Indiana? Indianapolis, but nah. Iowa? No. Nebraska? No. And Utah? Salt Lake City? No. Nobody consider that a major city. Now the ban The bans start January 6, 2026. Most bans begin Florida, Iowa, Utah, West Virginia, January 2026. April, Texas adds sweetened drinks and candy to the ban. July 2026, Arkansas adds the ban. So they still got a year. So it's not like it's happening overnight. It's not like you go next week, you can't get your stuff. So you better tape it down. You got to spend your own money on it. But to say this is about healthcare, no, absolutely not. You're not. That what it's going to go from candy and soda to vegetables? I doubt it. You need to provide a nutrition program. Everybody needs a nutrition program. We all do, but they don't talk about that in schools. When the last time? I don't know. Tell me in your school, did y'all really talk about nutrition? Eating vegetables. Don't drink soda. Of course, they tell you don't smoke. All that stuff. Don't eat fried food. Exercise. They don't really talk about that stuff in school. At least, not that I remember. We had health class, but it wasn't like nutrition. This is what you should eat. This is what you shouldn't eat. Stay away from this. This will make you fat. This will give you diabetes. White sugar will kill you. Man, we never heard that stuff. Never. Now, did I drink sugary drinks growing up? Absolutely. I didn't drink sodas though. I was never a soda person. Sodas go flat. I don't like soda. Soda goes flat. If you got a canned soda, you got to drink it immediately. If you come back in a couple hours, it's flat. It's no good. And then the other sodas, like the big 2 liters, if you leave the top open a little bit, it's flat, and you can't even drink it. At least juice, you get juice. Juice stays the same. It doesn't do anything. Soda, the window closes. If it loses carbonation, you don't want it. It's really nasty. Anybody drink flat soda? I doubt it. Nobody drinks flat soda. Flat soda sucks. It's gross, nasty. But SNAP benefits. All right, hold on. So here we go. People got affected by the SNAP benefits. 8 to 9 million people across 12 states, and health projections over 10 years. Obesity will be down. Diabetes, heart strokes, death prevented. I mean, if them people want that stuff, they still gonna get it now. It's not like they don't have no money. They're gonna find a way to get it. They're gonna get it themselves. They're gonna get this stuff themselves. So I don't see any break. Now, what can you use SNAP benefits for? What are you supposed to be able to buy with it? Fruit and vegetables, meat, poultry, fish, dairy products, bread, cereals, snack foods, non-alcoholic drinks, seeds and plants to grow your food at home. But you can't buy alcohol, tobacco, hot prepared foods, deli meats, vitamins, supplements, medicines, pet food. Hell no, you can't buy no pet food. You feeding your pets on the SNAP benefit? No, you can't do that. Cleaning supplies, cosmetics, paper products. You can't buy paper towels? Guess not. Energy drinks that don't list nutrition facts, only supplement facts. Didn't know that. You learn. The more you learn. The more you know, the more you learn. Let's see. How much does each person get per household? $291. $291. 2 people, $535. 3 people, $766. 4 people, $973. 5, $1155, and 6, $1386. On SNAP, gives about $6.20 per person per day, or $1.97 per meal. Ooh, damn, that's nothing. They ain't not really trying to spend no money on you. But people, I guess people have other money, because you always hear people like, well, I got the SNAP benefits, I got the food stamps, I'm getting all this stuff. I know some people would sell them. I didn't know how you do that. I mean, I never bought food stamps, but people would sell them. I'm like, damn, how do you do that? But damn, I guess they're getting good money. But I'm like, well, if you need the money, how I don't know. I don't know how it works. But I know you can't get no soda no more. That's what they're telling me. That's what they're telling you. Who qualifies? You must be a U.S. citizen or a qualified non-citizen. Well, they're getting rid of all non-citizens, so they about all gone. Meet income limits, grossly monthly income amount, or below 130% of the federal poverty line. Must have less than $2,750 in resources, or $4,025 for disability elderly household member. Be a working or active looking for work, 18 through 59. College students, undocumented immigrants, and some felons may not qualify. Yeah, if you're in college, get a damn job. You can't be on this in college. Hell no. Mm-mm. Meet the income limits. What is the poverty line? What is the national poverty line? Uh-oh. Let me go back. What is the national poverty line? I want to know what that is. What is the dollar figure? I want to know. It says 130% below. How much is poverty? How much you got to be making? So household monthly gross income limit, annual gross income. Oh shit, one person $18,000. So this is how much you got to SNAP grossly monthly income limit, 130%. This is how much you got to be making to get it, or less than. Annual gross income, one person $18,000, $960. Wait a minute, let me pull my damn calculator out. What the hell are you gonna do with $18,960 divided by 12? How much is that a month? That's $1,500 a month. What? So that's $1,500 a month. Divide that by 4. How much is that a week? That's $395 a week. Oh yeah, you're not going nowhere fast. No, you're not. You're not. That's $395 a day, a week. Yeah, you need some assistance. You can't do nothing with that money. So that's how much you need. That's what the income level for one person is. Let's say a family of 4. Family of 4 to get SNAP benefits. Grossly monthly income $3,250. Annual gross income $3,900. Yeah, that's not a lot of money to function at all. Not at all. Let me see, 39,000. That's 3,900. 1,000. Go away. 39,000 divided by 4. Nope. How about 4 parents? How much is that going to be per person? That's $9,700 per person. Jesus. Yeah, that's not a lot of money right there. That's not a lot of money. Yeah, you're going to need some other supplemental income, because just to make it off $395 or that a week, 18, you can't, 18,000. Nah, you can't make it in America off of that. No. 7 people, 4,921. Annual gross income limit, 59,040. Yeah, that's not a lot of money at all. Yeah, you definitely need some supplemental income for that. But to be working and not be making that kind of money, that's even worse. Like, hell no. But you know, the federal minimum wage is very low. Your state has a higher minimum wage than the federal income limit. If it was up to the feds, nobody be making money. Most households also must meet the net income limits after deductions like housing and child care, which is 100% of the federal poverty line. What? They must meet the net income limits after deductions. So after they take away, oh man, that's cold. Elderly, 60 plus, disabled households must qualify with higher income if expenses are high. So, I wonder how much the amount became the regulation. Good question. I don't know. Let's look it up. How much the amount became the regulation? Let's see. Let me see. Hold on. I don't know. How do you apply for SNAP benefits? How do you apply for it? You gotta go to the state social services office or human resources department. Each state has a different online portal. Documents you need: photo ID, proof of income, rent, mortgage info, utility bills, bank statements. They got to see everything. SNAP is not a part of every farm bill renewed every 5 years. SNAP is a part of every farm bill renewed every 5 years. Budget debates often target SNAP cuts. Expect more nutrition-focused reforms like the soda snack bans and the incentives for healthy food. So I guess they want these folks to be healthy. But I would argue those people, look, yeah, they want them to be healthy. They just don't want to spend the money on that stuff. They took all that money back and they're going to do something else with it. That money is not hurting anybody. Snacks, soda, no. You want to help the folks? Give them a free gym membership. I want one. A free gym membership, because you need to go work out, do some exercise. You know, you can just stop drinking sodas all you want, but you need to exercise, do some other things, all that. So I don't know. Drop a comment. What are your thoughts? If you're watching right now, what are your thoughts? Do you think it was appropriate for the government to take away snacks, sodas, candies, chips, all that off SNAP benefits? Do you think that was fair or not? Me personally, I don't think it mattered, but they're saying they're doing it for nutrition purposes. Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're doing it to save money. I think it's more about money. You don't care about them people. You sure don't. You sure don't. I don't think they care about them people much at all. So I don't think so. But you let me know. You drop your comments. Let me know, what do you think? Is this about nutrition of the people, or the government just trying to save some money and give it to their rich friends and pass the money pot around rather than direct the money where it really needs to go? Let me know. I'm curious to hear from you. SNAP benefits. About 36 of working households use SNAP benefits. Nearly 7% of SNAP benefits are families with children. It's so expensive out here. And the places where it's not expensive, you might not be able to find work. Some of these places, I can imagine, it's a little bit difficult to find a job. So, you want to make sure, well, I don't know what you're going to do about that. Well, you got to move. I guess you got to move to a city where the money is. But, like, and they're always attacking people like this. These programs got to stay around because everybody's not making the money. It is what it is. We pay taxes. This is what the money goes to. Do I really care about it? Not really. I don't really care about it. I don't really care about it at all. Give me more details. Give me more details. Not benefit. But yeah, the income limit is very low. $18,000. What the hell are you going to do with $18,000? You don't qualify for nothing. You live at home. You got to be staying at home. $18,000. You got to be staying at home for if it's $18,000. Let's see. So they also take your gross income, not the net. So for 1 to 3 people, they take $198 a month. 4 people, $208. Increases with size of household. Earned income deduction 20% from earned income wages. Dependent care deduction. Actual cost of child care for disabled adults need to work, train, or go to school. So basically, who will really qualify this? And the numbers, gross income versus net income. Well, I don't need to get into all that, but you get the point. Yeah, drop a comment if you're watching. What do y'all think about the SNAP benefits? The Trump administration always trying to take something from somebody. I mean, should you enjoy soda? Yeah, maybe not let people get his, can't get them every time. But who am I to say? Just because they're not buying soda, don't mean they're going to buy no salad. That don't mean you're going to just go over there, oh, I want a salad. Let me go get some salad. No, it don't mean that at all. It don't. That don't mean you're going to go get a damn salad. All right. Drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm going to go to break. We'll be right back. Jesus. Super loud. Hold on. I don't know if somebody's having a concert in their car, but that is very loud. Why do you think the administration cut junk food? I think they just wanted the money to put towards something else. and they're going after people who really can't fight. Those people are not going to hire lawyers and say, hey, this is unconstitutional or anything like that. I think they went after a group that they knew couldn't really defend themselves, and they found some money, some way, somehow, to put this money back in their pockets and pay their rich buddies. So I think this is totally about that. I don't think it's about health. They always have to have, it's propaganda, all that good stuff. They always have to have a reason to hide and not show you why things are not working. So, that's what I think. I think that is happening with that. I don't think they care about the people at all. Nope, not one bit. Not one bit. They can't. They don't. They won't. There we go. Making all that noise. They can't. They don't. They won't. Mm-hmm. Hello. Miss Hall. Thank you for watching. Hello. SNAP benefits, EBT. Have I ever tried for them? No. Now, I lost my job one time. I was on unemployment, but I didn't apply. Yes, I did apply for SNAP benefits, EBT one time. I sure did. And guess what? You know how much they gave me? They gave me $26 a month. $26 a month. I'm like, what the hell am I going to do with this? $26. $26? Get the hell out of here. Y'all gave me $26 a month and expect me to do what? How many am I supposed to do this off $1 a day? I don't think so, because I'll be running out 4 days out, because the 26th is short of the 31st. So I have 4 days to go. Nah, man. I'm surprised the administration didn't cut out crab legs, etc. Yeah, that's under seafood. Poultry, fish. I don't know if you can buy crab legs. I don't know. I don't know if you can buy lobster, crab legs, prawn, calamari, caviar. I don't know. Maybe you can't buy those things. That's funny. Yeah, but if you can buy those things on EPT, they're living good. They're living damn good to be buying crab legs, halibut, oysters, shrimp, all these things. I'll be wild if they're buying all that. And would I feel some type of way? No, not really. I don't care. It's not bothering me too much. It doesn't bother me at all. It's not like you're getting amazing things, It's not like you're, flying private and all these other things. So that being said, I don't care what they do. Let them live. Let them live. You can buy anything that's not cooked food. So, can't go buy no McDonald's. You can't get, even from the grocery store, you can't even get a sandwich, a sub sandwich, because that's cooked. Because, we got back in Florida, we have Publix, and Publix makes the best sandwiches and the best fried chicken. Oh, it's a staple. If you're from Florida, if you're watching, you know about that Publix chicken. That Publix chicken ain't nothing to play with, y'all. Oh, it's so damn good. It's amazing. It's great. All right, let's go. Let's keep it pushing along. Drop a comment on that if you want to. Let me know what you think. We'd love to hear from you. All right, everybody, we're going to move on to interesting news. Time for interesting news, everybody. What the hell is going on? So, I thought this was interesting. I figured, let me go and bring this up because I don't want anybody, Cheap Not Broke fan, to be a victim of this, of what's going on right now. So, let's see. So right now, there are groups of people out here doing these bag tag scams, and what they're doing is they're scanning your bags, and they're going to make a claim and trying to get money for your bags. Yep, that's exactly what they're doing. Let's see. So, bag tags, they can claim a unique barcode or RFID chip, printed on the kiosk desk or attached to checked luggage, the data in the passenger name, flight, and final destination, blah, 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 blah. So, what are people doing as far as the scams go? The thieves remove or replace tags so bags are misrouted. Scammers also create a realistic looking tag and slap it on them with their stolen fake bags to get past airport checks. Pre-printed tags left in the bins. Scammers sometimes pick up old tags and reuse them. RFID spoofing. Tech-savvy scammers and mimic RFID codes. Yep, so, yeah. Basically, they're trying to take your back tag and become you. Yeah. Wait a minute. Pre-printed tags. But they're not really telling what they're doing. So what I've read, this is not really what I want to know. So what I've read, they are getting the tags. And they're trying to make a claim with your bag tag. So they're trying to, you got your luggage on your way, but they're going to call the airline company to make a claim and say they didn't get their bag and try to get some money. And then, they'll call you or sometimes things escalated, things got figured out, and they call you, hey, why are you trying to claim back? I got my back. What are you talking about? Then they figure out it was a scammer. So, these people are always coming away to scam. It's like, do they ever catch any of these people? Do any of these people ever get caught? I feel like they're never caught. I feel like they are never caught. No. Let's see. So, real places that this has happened. 2023 JFK Airport, a baggage handler was arrested for redacting bags by altering tags. Miami Airport, surveillance caught a ring using a fake tags and steal electronics from luggage. Reddit TikTok users arriving in one country because of wrong scan bags. Whatever. But yeah, this is what they're doing. They're trying to scan and tag your bags, steal everything, your information. I don't know how much information is going on there, but I'm aware they're trying to claim your bag, take your stuff, dirty ass thieves. People are always out here trying to steal something. Can't have nothing, can you? Nothing. Can't have nothing. Can't have nothing. Okay. Now, let's see. What else did we have? News is gonna dry. Yeah, I don't really like that. Let's see. Well, okay. Well, I guess we don't got no more stories then, because there's nothing else interesting really to tell you all about. It is what it is. But I tell you one thing. Speaking of back tags and all that stuff, periodically check your credit report. Make sure there are no new accounts open, or get some type of credit monitoring. So you can always be aware what the hell is going on in your account, when, where, why. Because somebody opens your something up in your name, you don't know. You don't check your account. You won't know. It'll be way too down the line to figure it out. It'll be way, way too far down the line to try to figure it out. You don't want that. So, make sure that you're checking your credit report. Make sure that you're, making sure everything's there. You don't have no new accounts open on your name. Something crazy jump on there because you got to fight to get it off. You don't want to do that. Trust me. You don't want to do that. So, yeah, that's what we got. And what else do we got? Back tags. Be safe with your back tags. Don't let them get hacked out of your way. Anything else going on? Let's see. Oh, yeah. So, Union Pacific and Northwest Southern, these are two big train companies, and they're trying to do a deal. U.S. railroad customer groups have demanded regulators block or put erroneous conditions on the proposed merger between Union Pacific and Norfolk Southern. Financial Times reported Sunday. 7 associations of shippers expressed concern, planned that the deal would significantly increase power of merged railroad and raise prices or reduce service of certain standards. Yeah, you don't need everybody partnering up. Some companies need to stay by themselves, do their own thing. Everybody doesn't need that. Some people's culture is good, great, without all that garbage. Don't need it. You don't need all that garbage. You don't need it. But yes, bags. Make sure you throw your bag tags away at home, shred them, whatever the case. Just don't throw them away in the airport because people, they're trying to do stuff with your bag tags. As you heard, as you've seen. Well, I didn't show you. But as you heard, you don't want to deal with that. You don't want the problems. You don't want the problems, okay? You don't want the problems. Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show for tonight. It's Wednesday Rant. My name is Malcolm. I've been your host of the Wednesday Rant. We'll be back tomorrow night with more show with Thursday Night Live. We hope you tune back in to what we got going on over here, and be very much appreciated. Until then, stay cheap, not broke. Good night.